Hello, I'm Tamara Means, and this is my presentation for LS566 metadata. My chosen schema was PBCore. PBCore is the Public Broadcasting Metadata Dictionary project. During this brief screencast, we will explore two sites associated with the PBCore project, and this is the first site here, PBCore.org. That's how you can reach it. As you see from some of the tabs, they have a lot of tools available for casual users and being able to fully understand what PBCore offers to the broadcasting community. So briefly here on the website, we see they have a handout on PBCore. And as it shows here, PBCore is the metadata standard for audiovisual media. It provides a rich set of descriptors for radio and television programs, both in analog and digital formats. So I would suggest that if you want to know any other information more in depth about PBCore, you do explore this website, and it should be able to answer some of your questions. PBCore is a Dublin core derivative, and we'll go back to the home screen, is a Dublin core derivative with additional elements added. As we can look here from the PBCore elements list, you see the number of elements that are added additional to the schema that they use. Also about them is information about the schema. As it says here, PBCore is a metadata standard designed to describe media, both digital and analog, and the PBCore uses a XML schema definition, defines the structure and the content of PBCore. As you see from this page of the website, they have the current version and the previous versions. I would suggest, if you want to kind of get a historical grasp on how they move forward, you could come to this website and compare the previous versions to the current versions. Documentation. They have a how-to sample that you can use on how to structure your PBCore or the structure of PBCore. It also explains some of the other things that are available within the schema. So the vocabulary, as it states here, is maintained by the Open Metadata Registry, and they also explain the structure here is made up of 4 content classes, 15 containers, and 82 elements, and 30 XML attributes. So each of those structure elements can be further researched on this website if you're interested in finding any more information out about PBCore's building stage. Now we will go home on PBCore. And as you see, there are some news items here. The latest one is stating that they're back in action, and that was in March of 2014 this year. So next we will move on to the next site associated with PBCore, and this is the American Archive of Public Broadcasting. As you see from the tabs above, much more robust website than the previous one we were looking at. And also you see that there are many opportunities for tweeting and looking at surveys and participating in surveys. We'll explore some of the tabs up here that may be of interest. One thing I was first interested in was participating stations, but we're going to save that for last. We're going to start with the elements glossary. And as you see, they provide a glossary, and they explain how they define the elements they use. And some of these are PBCore Pacific, have no root in Dublin Core, and some of them are very similar to Dublin Core. As you see here, you have contributor, coverage, and other examples of elements that are used. Also, let's move on. They offer guides, and these guides are to help you use the archival management system, so you can view records and edit descriptions of digitized media, and they list numerous guides here. There's one for using AMS for the first time, viewing records in AMS, and editing records in AMS. I implore you to further investigate this, because you need to set up a login, and that wouldn't have been workable for this class, but it takes you through step-by-steps on how to search for records and filters and digitize options. So this is a great option for you to consider when you possibly want to investigate this system a little more and create your own login and password. So other tabs up here display participating stations, and I was interested in this because as you see, they have all the states almost represented, and you see unfortunately Alabama is not participating in this, but my home state of Ohio has a station participating in it, and we'll scroll down here to Ohio, and my favorite station, WVIC Idea Stream, Cleveland, Ohio. So if you go to the participating station, it will take you to that station, and you see Idea Stream 90.3 in Cleveland, Ohio. We'll go back to the main website and go back to these guides. I really think are interesting. I would suggest that you use the tutorial just as they request the agencies do, and if you have any problems to leave a reply, they do get back to you fairly quickly. And that's the end of my presentation on PBCore. I suggest you explore both these websites for further information, and considering that my time does not permit a longer presentation, thank you for your time, and please explore PBCore.